Welcome into TV Sports, everybody, and it is time for the final show of the calendar month of June. It is time for NXT Battleground. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for voting. We did a little poll. We always say, keep your eye out now on YouTube. They put the poll post, the postings that you can do from your channel. They put it right in the subscription box. You can see it on mobile. You can see it on web. We put a poll up. We said, what do you guys want to see streamed? We gave you 4 choices. It was actually a 50-50 tie between WWE and the RXFL game between Portland and Tampa Bay. So I decided to go with WWE. Maybe I'll go with the Portland and Tampa Bay game a little bit later on. But we are going to jump into NXT Battleground. So I won't give you guys any spoilers. I am going to throw up our social medias while I jump into the first matchup. And the reason I say spoilers is because the first 2 matches of this show took place on Patreon as part of Sunday Night Heat, our Sunday Night Heat kickoff. It was Julia who went up against Jade Cargill, and it was the NXT North American Championship on the line between Javon Evans and Tony D'Angelo. And there were results on that match that's going to directly affect NXT going forward. I don't know how else I can give a spoiler, but there may or may not be some new champions that were crowned on that broadcast. Patreon.com/TVSports27. This is also the last show we're going to do before we kick off our WWE Dark reboot, which means 1 bonus match at the end of every Raw, SmackDown, and NXT is going to be uploaded exclusively to Patreon. So make sure you guys sign up there. Shout out, while we are off the top, we got a brand new Patreon supporter at one of our highest levels, Wicked Portland, signing up today. So glad to have you aboard here, Wicked. And since he's at the highest level, they are going to be able to have some Discord access and probably request some streams, so be on the lookout for that and chat along with Wicked over on our Discord page. We appreciate you, Wicked, for signing up, being a member of the TV Sports Patreon channel here. We got Alpha in the chat joining us. What's going on, Alpha? Always glad to have you in here. Always messaged SK Money, so we'll see if SK Money is coming in on the chat. We're kicking things off here on NXT Battleground officially. Match number 3 on the broadcast for the NXT Women's Championship. Starlight Kid defending her title here against Lola Vice. Action-packed card. 6 matches on the card tonight, including the NXT Underground match between Stephanie Vaquer and Kelani Jordan. And we also have JBL bringing a man from Bruno Sammartino's past for a one-on-one matchup, as well as the Tag Team Championships on the line. We already saw the North American Championship on the line on Sunday Night Heat on Patreon. And we got our main event, Noam Dar, defending the NXT Championship against Sheamus. An Irish showdown. International Irish showdown here. Starlight Kid shout-outs right now in the chat going on. Place your bets. I guess this is Vegas, NXT Battleground Vegas. That is one thing that's kind of, I don't know, for my purposes, for doing a universe mode. We had the same issue with Backlash France's. I don't necessarily want, you know, if I do 2-3 years of universe mode, every Battleground is going to be in Vegas, every Backlash is going to be in France. I get everything wanting to be authentic to how WWE is in real life, and maybe people only play the year and they go to the new game, but for me, I kind of wish, you know, the names, I know they're part of the logo, but I wish they were, you had an ability to have a generic arena or a generic logo if that was the option. We got a request from Mayu Iwatani, who was previous in our universe mode. If you guys remember our last universe mode, she was in there, but I could not find, at the time that we started this universe mode, I could not find a good community creation of Mayu Iwatani. So, you know what? She wanted to go back to Marigold to help her mentor, Mr. Ogawa, kind of get that promotion up and running to the top. And she left North America to head back to Japan. So, good for her. But in In the meantime, Starlight Kid has come from Japan here and has already made a massive impact here in North America and in NXT. As Starlight Kid comes right in. Lola Vice, good counter. Shot to the midsection here. We're talking about our international main event. How about this international matchup here between Starlight Kid and Lola Vice? We were also international on Sunday Night Heat. On our kickoff show, we had Julia from Japan in the mix with Jade Cargill. We also had Tony D'Angelo, I think from Italy or something. And I don't know, from the mean streets of Italy. Kid now hammering away at Lola Vice into the cover here. And only a 1 count. Vice kicking out. Heads up as well, if this stream were to cut off at any point. We've had some crazy storms the last couple of days, and we had a number of power outages the last couple of days. So if this thing just cuts off, we'll be back in a couple moments. I also got the old on-call phone, so if the on-call phone goes, we'll put a pause here, but we'll jump back in it after crisis has been averted. What a kick to the back from Lola Vice. Looking to see if we can crown a new champion here on NXT. We've already seen titles change hands earlier before we went live on YouTube. Nice Henning Plex, the perfect Plex from Starlight Kid. Massive arch. More arches than a McDonald's there. Up at the top. And Kid comes off the top with the double axe handle onto Lola Vice. And cannot retain the title just yet. Kid heading back up. Waiting for Vice. Oh, and Lola Vice. It looked like Starlight Kid didn't want to make a move while Vice was up against the ropes. What she got now, setting up Starlight Kid. Almost looks like a Kairi Sane back fist, and Starlight Kid, the champ, kicking out. Still alive here. Lola might be setting up for that kick. No, instead, ties her up, maybe shot off into the ropes. Here comes the kick. Duck under. Oh, what a reversal for Starlight Kid. Corey Graves like that one. Flying forearm. She's still got a little bit of that Oedo tie built in there, does she not? Kid has Lola Vice. Like a modified nail in the coffin. A shout out to Vampiro. Woo, and that was almost 3. Kid's got Vice down. Maybe going to go for that moonsault. Oh, and Lola Vice rolls out of the way. In firm control of this one.
If you ever doubted the toughness of our female superstars, let that be a lesson to you. Oh, final cut. The champ is
we got blood. We got final cuts.
To this point, she is feeling all of it right now.
Lola Vice. Brief kind of leg lock submission locked in.
Oh, no mercy behind that forearm. Looks like Vice is loading up.
We got Alpha that's having a hell of a time with the Usos. And look at that counter from Starlight Kid and a counter by Lola Vice. They're going back and forth here.
And a second. This superstar building momentum.
Trips her up. I'd say go for the cover.
Things are looking up.
Vice not going to go for the cover just yet. Oh, is that going to be it?
Adrenaline's got to be taken over. It's the only explanation.
No, Starlight Kid able to roll right through. I don't know how she bounced out of that. What a the resilience, the resistance of the Starlight Kid.
Slides out the back door.
Got a camel clutch locked in just momentarily. What a way to start the YouTube portion of NXT Battleground. 3rd match of the evening. 1st match for here on YouTube. We had just as many good matches kicking off the show on Patreon. What a roll through from Starlight Kid. Poison Rana on to Lola Vice. And Vice kicks out once again at a count of 2. Kid back up top. Gonna try the moonsault. Oh, and she misses it for the second time.
This place is going insane. The ground beneath my feet is shaking.
My goodness, what a matchup here. And maybe going for that kick. Nope. Back fist.
That might have just sealed the deal.
Are we looking at a new NXT Women's Champion? We are not. A Starlight Kid is able to power out.
Some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues.
Vice has her up.
Can't prepare your face for that.
Into the corner.
This is just establishing dominance, followed by the stomp.
Yeah, dominance established right now by Lola Vice.
She goes. What's her plan here?
Starlight Kid trips her up.
Lola is looking worse for wear.
This is living up to the legacy of some of the famous NXT Women's Championship matches in NXT history. Kid sends Vice up and over. Says, if I can't land the moonsault inside the ring, maybe outside the ring. And she hits the huge splash onto Lola Vice on the floor.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Sends her back in. Forearm shot. Snapmare. Oh, and just grinds the face. Another forearm shot. Vice answers back. Shoots off Kid into the ropes. Kicks her right across the sternum there.
And here we go now. Elbow drop.
She has no idea where she is right now. And it is about
Vice setting up Kid. Oh, she's going high risk. Kid counters.
But gets nothing. The arms are hooked.
The Tiger suplex. Back of Lola Vice's head. And that's a 3 count. Starlight Kid survives. What a matchup for the NXT Women's Championship here at Battleground. That was insane. My goodness.
She still holds the gold.
Starlight Kid still NXT Women's Champ in what's already been an action-packed evening here at NXT Battleground. We continue on. Well, we got some missing people. What is it? We're supposed to have a triple threat tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championships between Gorillas of Destiny, Pretty Deadly, and Fraxium. I don't know how this is going to go. We might have to exit out or go back. I don't know. We're glitched right now. We're going to see how this plays out. This might be what just happened to you, Alpha. Okay, so there's Axiom. I was pretty sure I had a group entrance, so maybe this is going to be bad news that Nathan Frazier is out of here. I'm going to be very interested to see how this plays out. We might have to exit and go back in. I always say it wouldn't be a 2K game without some kind of glitch. Shout out to SK Money, who is watching without being signed in. We're going to do a Twitch stream for SK Money. The first Raw after Battleground is going to be on Twitch. And then the VOD is going to be uploaded to our Patreon page. So make sure you're subscribed over at Twitch so you don't miss that exclusive Raw broadcast. And if you do miss it, make sure you're signed up over at Patreon so that you guys can see the replay whenever you want. You can add it to your YouTube catalog here. There's your tag team champs coming out right in the middle for God knows whatever reason. The Gorillas of Destiny. There's still no Nathan Frazier in sight. So this is a bizarre happening right now at NXT Battleground.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line
line here in this one. And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much
Was Nathan Frazier taken out by somebody before this matchup?
The most extravagant, flamboyant.
Here comes Pretty Deadly, and no Nathan Frazier anywhere.
Say it with me, gentlemen. Yes, boy.
SK Money, he just tweeted me, yes, boy. Wow, big Pretty Deadly fans. I think people got their money on Pretty Deadly in this triple threat tag team championship match here. We're going to see if Nathan Frazier ends up making an appearance at all. What happened to Nathan Frazier?
Talents with exceptionally inflated egos. Jealousy is...
So, tag team title match about to begin, and there is no Nathan Frazier in sight. There's Axiom. There's one of the tongue. What is happening right now?
Tag team tornado matchup.
Okay, is everyone on the same team? I don't know. People are on different teams. Look at the bottom of the screen. Is this game about to crash? Because we're missing 2 health bars. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to play out. This is interesting. I don't even know who's on whose team right now. We're just going to say Nathan Frazier is out of the mix, but this game is completely glitched out, this tag team match, and until partners start fighting each other. It doesn't look like they are, so I don't know why they were lined up on opposite sides. I don't know what's happening, Alpha. You got to help me out with this. It feels like, yeah, Alpha says it feels like a WrestleMania match for the tag team titles. So no Nathan Frazier. I know you guys are kind of looking forward to that, but you got to talk to the 2K gods about where Nathan Frazier is and where everyone's health bar is. I'm half expecting this game to crash as soon as this matchup finishes, because I don't know what in the world is happening, but we got Kit Wilson hammering away. I don't even know. I don't think I'm controlling anybody right now. Okay, I am. I got like inverted controls. This is absolute chaos right now. Okay, power slam on the floor from Axiom to Tama Tonga. Alpha wants to tag in for Nathan Frazier. You might need to, since 2K has done Fraxium wrong right now. I don't know. Somebody attacked them. We're going to have to find out maybe in the weeks to come on NXT who laid them out. And no one seems like will help out Axiom in the meantime. Wilson. Like a modified Blue Thunder Bomb a little bit there. And that one broken up by Prince.
Certainly sends a message. Mistake made by Wilson. Tongaloa's eyes tracking, measuring.
Wait, I have my Pretty Deadly guys mixed up? Michael Cole. He might have corrected me. We got a cover on the other side of the ring. I'm so mixed up right now because it's chaos for the tag team titles with this game right now.
Up on their shoulders.
Samoan drop by Tongaloa. Oh, I thought we were going to see a little Kalisto right there. Axiom trying to hold this thing together as best he can. The one-man show. There's the drop kick.
Took a vicious hit there. Oh, gosh. We've got medical staff standing by. Yeah, it sure looks like we'll need them. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Wait, look at this. Oh, right on the ring apron. Roll up.
Shoulders down to retain.
And a reversal. Forearm shot by Axiom. We're going back and forth right now.
He's able to beat a 2 count. Wow.
Prince with the elbow drop to Fraxium. And Wilson, he's got a bloody Tonga Loa. It might be pretty deadly's moment here.
Savage display of violence.
I don't know you guys, Alpha, the post-wrestling podcast, you listen to those guys. We got a cover. They're talking about how they did the show recently, Monday Night Raw, in the, what is the basketball, the Kentucky Wildcats basketball arena there. And they said it was the first time they have been in that arena, the Rupp Arena, since Backlash 2006, I guess for a major show. Or that was the last time there was a pay-per-view there, I think they said. And this show was the highest grossing show ever at Rupp Arena. So they were saying that show outdrew God. The Monday Night Raw on Netflix outdrew God. DLC mentioned in the chat as well. If you guys want to help us get some of the DLC, we're going to see Stephanie Vaquer a little bit here in an underground match. I don't have the DLC, and we got new DLC coming out soon with Abyss and the Great Khali. You guys want to help us out by subscribing to the channel and checking us out over on our Patreon page, and we can maybe pick up some of that DLC with your guys' support. So tvsports.com, patreon.com/tvsports27, and help sign up like we just saw our good buddy from our Portland man that just signed up, and we're one step closer, maybe getting some of that DLC. Cover by God. Oh my goodness, what a huge boot by Prince. Prince covers, and it's broken up by Tama Tonga. This unique tag team match that has turned into a 5-man battle, and Kit Wilson bringing down Tama Tonga. Oh, Tonga Loa just brings Wilson from the inside of the ring to the outside of the ring. That does not feel good. I am super excited about Goldberg versus Gunther. Hopefully people give him the respect in the arena. There's been a lot of people on Twitter that on my burner account, I should probably do it for my TV Sports account, but I've been going back and forth that people have been saying some not so kind things to Mr. Goldberg, and it's like, let the man have his retirement match. I don't know why people are getting so bent out of shape about it, but hopefully in arena, especially in Atlanta, they'll have the man some respect. But he's still a part of our universe mode, but definitely a big part of pro wrestling history was Goldberg. Tongan twist right there out of nowhere. Everyone incapacitated. Oh my goodness, and Wilson at the last moment breaking up the pinfall attempt. We got a code breaker, and it's broken up. Is there a way in this game? I don't necessarily want every triple threat match to turn into a match with a bunch of weapons. Sometimes, yes. There'd be it'd be nice if you could turn that off. I realize triple threats are no rules, but not every single triple threat in WWE breaks down into chaos like this, so it would be nice to have that option to say, don't let people get weapons. Meanwhile, yeah, we got Tama Tonga in the ring right now. Couple of chops. Prince. Meanwhile, Wilson going nuts on the outside of the ring. Well, this match ended up being complete chaos for us missing a competitor in all of it. We got a cover. Oh my God, look at this thing. And we have new tag team champions. Pretty Deadly has captured the tag team titles. They were almost going to be left out of this thing, remember, and they had to remind Bret Hart that they picked up a win over Fraxium to get into this match. And now they are your new NXT Tag Team Champions. How about that from Pretty Deadly? I'm going to put a little note in here that we revisit our... that we revisit the fact that Nathan Frazier taken out before tag team match. To look into who attacked them. Meanwhile, holy smokes, we got Ethan Page and LA Knight just starting things off right off the bat. No entrances. Referee is down. You want to talk about more chaos here in NXT. Referee is down. LA Knight and Ethan Page had a heck of a match. Go check out the archives here on YouTube. But right now the referee is down, and it's all breaking loose because just like we saw in the tag team match where it was legal, things not legal here, but the referee not seeing any of it. And there's hatred between LA Knight and All Ego. You want to talk about two guys that talk a lot. These two do, and, well, the chair in the ring. Referee now back up, and Ethan Page dropping LA Knight right on the steel chair. Can the referee get his wits about him and go for the cover here? This is a return bout from an incredible matchup earlier on NXT. And in a couple of moments, we are about to see the surprise opponent. Who has JBL brought? I want to hear your predictions. We got Alpha in the chat. We got SK Money who's texting on his own. Let me know your predictions. Who do you guys think JBL is going to bring to face Bruno Sammartino? He's a man. Now the referee is incapacitated right now. We might have our second glitch of the evening. I just tried to wake him up right there. Hopefully that'll wake him up. Money, JBL, money is no object. The man is a man of the stock market. I just put some money into Netflix and TKO stock, so we'll see if it pays off there. But I want to know your predictions. Let me know in the chat who is JBL's hired gun from Bruno's past. Now, that obviously covers a lot of ground. You know, Bruno's era, the early days of wrestling, but he continued to have a presence in pro wrestling. He made an appearance in Ring of Honor, for God's sake. So it could be somebody from Ring of Honor. It could be somebody from Bruno's era. I don't know. Somebody wasn't Bruno on WCW Clash of the Champions one time? Could be that. Let the speculation begin in the comments down below. Meanwhile, we got a hell of a fight between All Ego and LA Knight. Who can talk the bigger talk between these two? What a counter by LA Knight. This is a microphone dream match between the two. Look at Knight constantly staying behind. I thought he was going to go for a little blunt force trauma onto Ethan Page. Not going to happen. Into the cover, hooking the leg, and Ethan Page able to power out. Now Knight. There's a little blunt force trauma. Cover. We got one prediction in the chat for Rocky Maivia. Okay. Could be a possibility. What do you guys think? Rocky Maivia showing up here tonight? Knight. What is this? That doesn't feel good. Got locked in on the Page, but Page counters and sends LA Knight into the canvas here. Boot to the midsection. Twist of fate. But LA Knight, count of two, powers out. Oh, what a counter by Knight. And that's a good way to get your knee blown out if you're LA Knight. Knight getting pumped up right now, getting jazzed. Another blunt force trauma onto Ethan Page. And LA Knight victorious here on Battleground over All Ego. Well, it broke down into a brawl. We're going to see if this one continues on in the weeks to come here on NXT. But with that victory, you got to think LA Knight maybe has his sights set on our North American champion. or our NXT champion. We're going to see the results of that. We already had one new champion crowned on Sunday Night Heat over on Patreon, and I'm going to cover it up so you guys don't get spoiled. So the rivalry is going to grow. So I'm going to cover this up so you guys don't get spoilered. And it's a good opportunity for you guys to be able to check out some of the links and support the channel. And, of course, you guys can sign up, patreon.com/tvsports27, as well as our Ko-fi links. You can, we'll shout you out if you drop a little something on Ko-fi, or our Streamlab links. We'll shout you out on air for helping to support the channel. So here he comes, the living legend, Bruno Sammartino. He's helped training some of the young talent in the WWE Performance Center, also an active competitor here on NXT.
Gentlemen, I think you'll agree with me. This is like having a god walk among us.
So who is here from Bruno's past? Originally scheduled as JBL versus Bruno Sammartino. JBL claiming injury. And ladies and gentlemen, in his return to professional wrestling, the man that ended the second championship reign of Bruno Sammartino. The last time Bruno Sammartino had a championship, he lost it to this man. Superstar Billy Graham has been brought to NXT by JBL.
Chiseled, sculpted by the Greek gods themselves.
Billy Graham is obviously all about appearances. He loves to run his mouth too. But let's not forget, he knows how to put his money.
We were talking about big talkers in the last match between LA Knight and All Ego Ethan Page. This is the original trash talker on the mic. And as we said, the man that ended the second championship reign of Bruno Sammartino. Only two men in the history of pro wrestling can say they beat Sammartino for the WWF Championship, WWF Championship. Billy Graham is one of them.
Sammartino has had one of the most illustrious careers in the history of this company. Going head to head, putting each other to the test. Two titans, trading strikes.
I want to see if the announcers say anything unique about this matchup. If you're a young superstar backstage, grab a chair. It's got to be standing room only at the monitor backstage for Bruno Sammartino and superstar Billy Graham. We're going back to an era, the 1970s, folks, between these two. We see a lot of guys from the 80s, the 90s, the Attitude Era on WWE TV. We're going way back with these two legends. What a coup for JBL. And we're going to see if Sammartino can avenge that loss. When was that? I got to ask Grok. When it was. When did superstar Billy Graham beat Bruno Sammartino for the championship? We're asking Grok. I know it was sometime in the 70s. 1977, Baltimore, Maryland. Superstar Billy Graham defeated Bruno Sammartino for the WWF Championship, April 20, 1977. So here we are, decades later in NXT, witnessing Bruno Sammartino and superstar Billy Graham go at it one more time. What a legendary matchup here in the world of World Wrestling Entertainment. Is that WWE logo backwards on there? Do you see that? That logo's backwards. Into the steel steps. Let's not get a count out now. Is Billy Graham going to go for the count out win? Come on, that's not how you want to win it, Billy. Oh, wait a minute. Referee counts 10. We're going to restart it. No, that referee, we're going to restart. Referee messed up there. We're rematching it. Billy Graham was outside the ring, and the referee counted 10.
The rap on the microphone.
Where's Cody Rhodes? That referee was trying to... Never mind. Alright, so we're pretending that never happened. We're going to give you guys a real matchup here. Referee messed up. We're restarting the battle between Superstar and Bruno.
Exactly what parts of the body he wants to attack.
But across the way, we have a certified living legend.
And look at this now. Bad intentions.
Oh, I want to hear what they're saying, but every time I go into a move it cuts them off. I want to see if there's some dialogue between these two in this game. San Martino.
Attacking the arm.
Now working over the joint manipulation of the Superstar. Too sweet to be sour. The Tower of Power. I can't do Billy Graham. The man, I mean, they say Jesse Ventura, Hulk Hogan. Everybody modeled themselves after the Superstar.
What the heck is this manager doing?
Oh my goodness.
Can't be acting like
Billy Graham going high risk from the top onto Bruno, and Bruno kicks out. We got a baseball bat in the ring. Superstar has the bat now. That could lead to a disqualification. Referee taking it away. And Billy Graham turning his back to San Martino, and that ends up being a big ol' mistake there. JBL. We got this legendary match, and JBL trying to ruin it with it. It's like when we had ECW One Night Stand in 05. A legendary show, a legendary moment, and JBL had to ruin it by being up in the Hammerstein Ballroom all night long. Get JBL out of here. Come on. Let him do his stocks backstage. Shot to the midsection there. Return blow from San Martino. Get JBL out of here. Come on, referee. You can make up for screwing up earlier by throwing JBL out of here. San Martino unloading right now on Billy Graham. There's the famous bear hug. Referee has his back turned because he's dealing with the turnbuckle pad, and I think Billy Graham may have gotten may have jammed a thumb to the eye to San Martino. I'm pretty sure there was a thumb jammed in that man's eye. Unfreaking real. JBL. As if Billy Graham needed anybody else on the microphone to talk for him. The man is a certified A+ genius on the mic, and now he's got JBL behind him in this instance. San Martino setting up the Superstar. Oh, look at that. Oh, how about, I was almost going to say he was doing a little Hulk Hogan there. I'm pretty sure that's where Hulk Hogan borrowed it from the Superstar. Big shot to the midsection and double axe handle to the back. Look at the conditioning, the shape that Superstar Billy Graham is in. He's had to have been training for this for a long time. So how long has he known about this? Because JBL just saying that he wasn't going to compete with the injury. Obviously, he looks okay. Superstar, to be in the shape he's in, he knew about this for a long, long time. Cover by San Martino. Oh, and Bruno gets it. San Martino was able to knock out Billy Graham. And get the victory over Billy Graham in this throwback to the 1970s Worldwide Wrestling Federation.
Necessary to win this match.
I hate to say it, but it's possible Graham entered this match a bit unprepared.
Congratulations to Bruno Sammartino turning back the challenge, avenging the loss to the Superstar Billy Graham. I wonder, is that going to be, have we seen the last of Superstar Billy Graham here in NXT, or a continued regular? Well, now we take down all the ropes, folks. We are about to head to the Underground between Kelani Jordan and Stephanie Vaquer.
But her balance and physical control will be critical in this one.
Yeah, there are very few launch pad options, so
She needs to make her speed a weapon.
Yeah, guys, because underground matches can only be won by knockout or submission. That's it.
Well, she's going to somehow need to focus
Knockout
her
or
skills
submission
on
only. You heard
incapacitating
Michael
her
Cole. This is a rivalry that's lasted a number of weeks here on NXT. They had a pretty intense matchup at the first ECW One Night Stand over on Patreon. So we, of course, encourage you guys to sign up for our Patreon page and check out that bonus matchup that's over there on Patreon. About 600 bonus videos and exclusive content living over on Patreon. $5 gets you in the door, but we got a couple of different levels. And here comes Stephanie Vaquer. And if this match, which I know General Manager Bret Hart is hoping this match maybe puts an end to the rivalry, are we looking at a contender to Starlight Kid's championship going forward after this one?
And guys, I'd say Underground may be where she feels most at home, possibly even more than in a standard match.
No ropes, no boundaries.
Let's jump into this one.
The following contest is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Boynton Beach, Florida, Kelani Jordan. And from Santiago, Chile, Stephanie Vaquer.
Here we go, we're underway.
The underground match is officially kicked off. Submission or knockout. The only way to win in the underground here at NXT Battleground. A stacked, loaded show from top to bottom, including our 2 Sunday Night Heat matches. 8 unreal matches here. And we are on match number 7. Moments away from our main event between Noam Dar and Sheamus for the NXT Championship.
She's a perfect target.
Vaquer, nice shot to Kelani Jordan. Jordan counters back to Stephanie. Ooh, jawbreaker.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row. Kelani
Third row
gets
teeth,
reversed.
I'm hearing.
Oh,
Nice shot there by Stephanie.
Firing with a straight shot there, answering back.
slugging away with everything they've got.
Shout out for the underground match in our live chat right now.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Exhaustion set.
Oh, what a super kick by Kelani Jordan, and another huge kick.
Byron, is it better to go into a rabid environment like this with a swing at anything that moves?
Jordan, oh my God, Jordan sends Vaquer to the floor and then goes flying out over La Primera. Underground match spilling to the outside of the ring now between these two. The bitter rivals, Stephanie Vaquer and Kelani Jordan. Oh, and into the ring post. Trying to lock in the submission, but here comes Stephanie. Comes flying in with a drop kick, taking down Kelani Jordan. Nice overhand shot, forearm, back elbow, back spinning, and I think we got a crossface locked in here. And I think we established, didn't we establish at WrestleMania the referee could call this one outside the ring? They don't necessarily have to be inside the ring to win this one. With our spectators staying far away from these two. Hey, you gotta work your way through the traffic here in the underground. Since they're back inside. Jordan wants a steel chair. Is that legal in the underground? I suppose.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Oh, nice shot to the throat area I always think that guy in red looks like Mr. Saint Laurent. Are there any MLW fans out there? Tell me that doesn't look like MSL. Referee clearing the ring of the chair. He wants to keep this one mano a mano. Vaquer.
Look at this. This can't be.
Oh boy. Oh, I thought she was going to get thrown. I think she felt Kelani Jordan wiggling free, so decided to drop her with the powerbomb right there. Not a bad move. We enter into the month of July next up in Universe mode. We will start the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. We also have another NXT event. We have NXT Great American Bash. Look at this, the Hurricane Rana. We have another NXT Premium Live event as well as the Great American Bash specials. NXT Heatwave coming up in just a couple of weeks.
Jordan takes hold.
Kelani Jordan. Oh my goodness.
Does Jordan put this one away? Wait, is she? Yep, looking for the submission.
Is that going to end Stephanie Vaquer in the underground? No.
Nice escape.
Jordan goes into the post. And she will lock in the crossface once again. Look at the blood. Kelani Jordan busted open in the underground.
Only form of preservation at this point.
Holy smokes, is she going to be able to hang on? There are no ropes in the underground.
She rolls her way
She
out of the
does
submission
figure out a way to
and
break
takes
free.
Trading back.
I'd say so far, both women's matches. I'd say all three women's matches, if you guys tuned in on Patreon for Sunday Night Heat, have completely stolen the show here tonight at NXT. And we've had some incredible matches. We had a wild tag team match. We had Billy Graham and Bruno Sammartino.
This match is reaching a tipping point, and Jordan can feel it. Two fighters putting
How much does Kelani Jordan have left?
back and forth, blow for blow, just teeing off on another.
And that'll end this.
Jordan gets staggered. Reversal. Vaquer. Oh my God, is sent to the floor.
It looks like she wants to take this match outside.
Oh my goodness.
Going for it.
Kelani Jordan.
Holy moly, amazing display of athleticism.
The Kelani Buster. Oh, wait a minute. No effect from Stephanie. Absolutely no
Oh my, devastating
effect.
impact to the back.
Is it enough to?
We're going to see a Devil's Kiss in the underground. Locked in once again, this time on the floor. Referee has the power to call it if he wants.
Get her in the ring first.
Who is going to win this war of attrition? Is it going to be Stephanie Vaquer? Is it going to be a bloody Kelani Jordan?
Desperately.
And Jordan fights free from this one. Into the barricade.
Barricade.
Reversal into the other barricade goes Jordan.
She's back in the ring now.
And Vaquer heads back into the ring in the underground.
She's contagious.
She got all three finishers. Watch out.
She's ready to take this match to the outside. Catches the kick.
Caught. Was she playing possum there? Oh, we got double blood. We have double blood in the underground, folks.
Badly now. Could be having some impaired vision.
They are deep into this match, and you have to think that their stamina is running out.
Nice shot by Jordan.
Feel like you're fighting in mud.
I don't know, maybe someone in the underground just said something to her because she didn't take that too kindly.
To the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Both are busted open in this matchup. How about the head scissors from the floor? Kelani Jordan to Stephanie Vaquer.
Stunner! Emphatically delivered.
Does Jordan put this one away?
Clothesline.
Off with their head.
Still not enough to take down Vaquer, and for the fourth time, she's going to hit that stunner maneuver.
Amazing agility. Kelani nailed it. Oh, look at the start of this.
Lock in the submission.
Submission.
This is agonizing. It doesn't take long to snap a joint or
or a ligament. Serious jeopardy here, but she's refusing to.
It doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Nice escape.
Ooh, into the post.
Shot right into the post.
Stirring up, but she has no idea what's about to come her way.
And into oh my God, and she got spun to the floor. Steel chair is right there for the taking. Crossface submission once again. Jordan is on the floor.
Has no reason to end as we see her tapping out in pain.
I don't think
So you have to win in the ring. I thought we ended the underground match at WrestleMania outside the ring. Maybe we didn't. I don't know. My memory's shot. Either way, pump handle. Like Ushigoroshi. Maybe it was a knockout outside the ring. Jordan barely hanging on, for that matter. Vaquer barely hanging on.
Oof, kick finds it. Now look at this laser focus. She's looking to put this to bed.
Counter.
Counters right into the breadbasket. Oh, straight forearm.
And the announce table
Oh no, look out.
getting removed here.
Changing the decor of the broadcast area. I have a feeling there's more to come, Corey.
Oh boy. Well, we saw this at WrestleMania. Kelani Jordan goes flying and puts Stephanie Vaquer through the table. And once again,
Front row seat, gentlemen.
the absolute no-sell. It just woke up Stephanie.
Oh no.
In. She bounced off the ring post. I don't care what anyone says. And Jordan answers.
Dodges away.
Oh my God. Starlight Kid, Lola Vice, Julia and Jade Cargill, Stephanie Vaquer,
With an elbow.
and Kelani Jordan have stolen the show here at NXT Battleground. Jordan back into the ring,
Jordan telling her opponent.
telling Stephanie she wants to end it right now. She's got to get her in the ring to end it.
From the top.
Oh, and she didn't want to wait for Stephanie.
Doctors on hand.
She took a high-risk shot, and she paid. And now the submission is locked in once again. And if Vaquer can lock one of those on inside the ring, you're looking at a winner in the underground.
Gets lifted into position.
Puts her back into the ring.
Back into the ring.
No, what's she going for?
To take things to the floor here.
I don't know, whatever she's thinking of.
She's out of the ring. Remember, no
She could be costing herself this matchup right now. Yeah, that was a big mistake by Stephanie Vaquer. Huge mistake.
This power.
Like I said, I don't know if somebody was, some mean words from a member of the underground. Either way, though, oh, maybe going for the knockout shot.
Rising into a precarious position.
Counter
Gets out of that by
from
using the
Jordan.
jawbreaker.
And another counter. These two.
Watching her
Counter after counter after counter between Vaquer and Jordan.
Again. Boom! What a backbreaker. Jordan could not avoid the
I say you lock in that right back up to her feet. Are you kidding me with these two?
Well, kicks like that are less about
Stephanie
injury,
just
more about
retorting,
insult.
resorting.
Just mocking
And look at the bruises.
total disrespect.
Both of these women bruised up, but especially Jordan has been knocked around in this underground.
She's gotta feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
Oh, what a huge kick, and Jordan gets sent to the floor, and La Primera splashes on Jordan. Pool of blood on the outside of the ring, and that's like a modified devil's kiss. That's probably the best they can do with this created wrestler. DLC, patreon.com/tvsports27. As again, it is locked in, and for the third time, Vaquer's just got to get her in the ring now.
Lands then. Counter by Jordan.
Jordan, though, both of these two answering every blow for blow. Stephanie's going to be upset if she loses this, realizing how many times she had this thing won outside the ring. Jordan. Oh, are you kidding me right now with these two? Counter after counter after counter. I've never seen so many counters in a match before.
Incredible athleticism. Kelani nailed it.
Oh, now she's looking to apply the pressure with this.
Is this going to be enough to end it in the underground?
I don't know how she can handle this.
Stephanie trying to hang on with all she's got. These two are making a case. They should have been the main event over the NXT Championship match. Vaquer does not surrender. Blood everywhere.
Pounding the breadbasket.
Well measured.
People are going to look back at this one for years to come. Alpha, everybody, tell the people they're finally locked in inside the ring. Kelani Jordan finally has to tap out. One of the greatest matches in NXT history is won by La Primera
The win ripped from Kalani's grasp
in a
tonight.
bloody underground ring. Kelani Jordan gets the submission win.
One of them is even walking away, honestly.
Or I should say, or excuse me, Kelani Jordan takes the submission loss to Stephanie Vaquer. That's how emotional I am right now. Stephanie Vaquer in an instant classic, the face of a champ. And now we head to our NXT Battleground main event of the evening. Noam Dar to defend his NXT championship against the Celtic Warrior.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Championship.
What an absolute tank of a show we got here tonight. Match number 8. 2 matches on Sunday Night Heat, 6 matches here on YouTube. And we were capping things off on this amazing NXT's return. Now, we've had some great NXT shows in the past. We encourage you in the archives here on YouTube to check out NXT in your house. We encourage you to check out NXT Bash at the Beach. But this is the return. Kevin Owens, when he took over ownership of WWE, ended NXT, turned it into the KO show for a number of months. The NWO came back and ended the KO show and brought back NXT.
He is mentally prepared. This man is ready for this title.
And the Celtic Warrior going for his first world championship in over a decade, I want to say, right? Wasn't it 2015 when he last won Survivor Series? I know it's been a long time.
Of course, the title is on the line in this one, guys. And don't be surprised if history is made here tonight. I know the champ has looked good.
And now the NXT champ let out.
Just as good.
We got Alpha blinded in the chat by Sheamus. Appreciate Alpha being here as well in the chat. Make sure you join us live on YouTube. We try to tweet out, either send out a tweet or we post a message on YouTube when we're going live. Said we were going live at 7. Here we are at 7.
Well, the key to victory for him is to find a way to.
What is your favorite NXT Championship design? You guys notice I picked the old school design there. We have a couple of different NXT belts to pick from. The 2.0 era belt, the new belt that they patched in. For my money, I don't know if it's a controversial pick or not. The guys at Stash Club Wrestling, if you follow them on YouTube, said the same. This is my favorite design of the NXT Championship. It's such a unique design for a belt. It doesn't have all the jewels, all the fancy stuff, but I love this belt design. The NXT Championship. I don't know. I don't know if it's just because the original, it's just so different. And it just brings me back to that era, the Samoa Joe, Shinsuke Nakamura, Neville, Seth Rollins. They all held this belt. Big E. And what's been an amazing show up to this point, set to cap off with this NXT Championship matchup here. We got one vote for the 2.0 era belt in the chat.
The NXT Champion, Supernova 11, Noam Dar.
The challenger not taking their eyes off the championship.
And the champ is staring daggers right back at the opposition.
Noam Dar, born in Israel, but grew up in Scotland. Scotland versus Ireland, main event here in NXT. NXT Battleground. And it has been a battleground. I don't know how they got the blood cleaned up out of the ring. I guess they had the different mat laid down. It has been a battleground with Stephanie and Kelani. It was a battleground for the tag team titles.
He knows exactly what he's doing in the ring.
Bruno Sammartino and Billy Graham. Whoever thought you'd see that match in 2025. You guys got it here on NXT. We saw title changes on Sunday Night Heat. Tony D'Angelo and the young OG battling for the North American Championship. Oh, nice forearm shot there. So we've had two new champions crowned here this evening on NXT. We're going to see if we get another one right now in this matchup. Sheamus. Ooh. He's crushing Noam Dar. Oh, a shoulder tackle there.
High risk territory for Sheamus.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line. Watch out.
Sheamus, oh, Noam Dar. That was almost like a modified Samoa Joe from Noam Dar a little bit, yeah. The arrogant and you see Oral Mensa getting involved right now.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Noam Dar. Ooh, overshoots the Celtic Warrior. Referee's back is turned. Watch out. Shot off into the rope. Stuck under is Dar. Takedown and the cover. Reversal by Dar.
The challenger kicks out after one.
I thought he might have had him there, but it's early.
Ooh, big clothesline from Noam Dar on to Sheamus.
Big shot to the face.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Where's Dar going? Dar, I don't know. He's trying to... Yeah, he wants that blockade right now. He's hiding behind Metaphor. This is the NXT champion, folks, of the new NXT, but he outlasted the glitchy Battle Royal. Sheamus now coming after Dar. Yeah, those had little to no effect on the Celtic Warriors. He hits a brogue kick on the floor to the NXT champ. Holy smokes.
Supply of fight at the core of Sheamus.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
You can see the size advantage of Sheamus right now over Noam Dar. Oh, this could be it. This could be a brand new NXT champion. No, kick out by Noam Dar. Crown new tag team champions here this evening. We crowned a brand new North American champion on Sunday Night Heat as part of patreon.com/TBSports27. Can Noam Dar retain, or will we have a third new champion here in NXT? Sent into the buckle, the referee. Oh, I don't know. That actually might end up saving Sheamus at the moment.
Into the corner.
Sheamus comes in and hits Dar with a huge splash into the corner.
Reversal from Noam.
Back elbow from Dar. Forearm shot by Supernova 11.
From the top.
Oh, a little coup de grace action. Dar to retain the NXT Championship.
No, stops the count at 2.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Wait, I don't know what just happened there. His ACL gave out, I think, and Sheamus taking complete advantage of the NXT champ right now.
Removing the turnbuckle pad now.
Pads are getting taken off again. Oh, what a counter! What a counter from Noam Dar. Forget about size, man. He just cut Sheamus down. That's what he was going for. Submission locked in.
Agonizing position for their opponent. It's
Oh, the pressure on the left.
Not going to be enough, though, as Sheamus. And we got more blood here on. I mean, this is a battleground for a reason, folks.
flowing now.
Leapfrog. Drop down.
Hellacious
And a power slam by Sheamus. Brogue knee. I thought it was going to be a brogue kick. I had to kind of modify the brogue knee. Oh, and Sheamus with the brogue knee has defeated Supernova 11, and we have a brand new NXT champion, the Celtic Warrior. I gotta ask Grok again. It's been over a decade, I feel like. We gotta ask Grok. You guys use Grok on Twitter? When was the last time Sheamus was WWE champion? I'm pretty sure it's been more than a decade. It was when he cashed in. Was that 2015? Yes, 2015, November 2015, lasting 22 days. So a decade later, Sheamus is once again a world champion in WWE. Sheamus, your new NXT champion. Pretty Deadly, new tag team champions. My goodness, Tony D'Angelo, new North American champion. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Alpha, thank you so much for being in the chat. Make sure you follow us on Twitch. If you are not following us on Twitch, you're going to miss the Monday Night Raw immediately after Money in the Bank. You're going to miss the King of the Ring brackets and the first 2 King of the Ring Fatal 4-Way matches. It's going to take place exclusively on Twitch. Make sure you follow and make sure you turn the notifications on to join us for that Twitch exclusive stream. If you're not available, the stream is going to be uploaded VOD and it'll be put up on our Patreon page, but it's going to be at that superfan level for the Twitch VOD. So Patreon or Twitch for the Raw after Money in the Bank, the Raw after Battleground as well. If you enjoyed what you saw here, subscribe on YouTube. And if you liked what you saw and you want to see us get some DLC, Streamlabs and Ko-Fi is where you want to drop a little something over there. Follow us on Twitter as well if you want to know when we're streaming. That's a good place to have at it. Thank you so much for joining us in what was an incredible NXT Battleground. We will see you over on Twitch for the Raw after Money in the Bank, the Raw after